Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What's with Daddy Scott, for goodness sake?
I don't know. Best leave them to it.
Do you have to do that while I'm eating?
Lucy, dear, little girls should be seen and not heard, and preferably strangled at birth.
Finished?
Yeah, no appetite.
I won't be in tonight, Gran. Des has invited me next door for dinner.
Oh, nice for some people.
Paul says you've got the hots for Des.
Lucy, what Paul means
I
is-
know what Paul means. I'm not stupid.
Oh, I could murder that brother of mine sometimes.
Oh, while you were in the shower, Mrs. Thornton rang.
Oh?
She wanted to know if you're going to Peggy's fancy dress party. I said you would be.
What did you do that for?
Well, you are going, aren't you?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Well, that's no reason.
I don't have to go if I don't want to.
Don't forget to clean your teeth. Something's been worrying that child in the past few days, and I think I've just stumbled on it.
Oh, well, you know, Lucy, every petty little problem has to be a big deal.
Maybe. But I certainly know another 10-year-old who fitted that description pretty well, and still does.
Oh, sticks and stones.
I'm only trying to do the right thing. Goodbye. Well, stop off on the way to school so you can change your statement. The police won't be dropping charges. The magistrate's got to do that.
So you only made things worse for us.
What do you expect me to do? Encourage you to lie in court?
She was trying to set Denny up, that's the truth.
I'm beginning to wonder if you know the meaning of the word.
Ruth! You're supposed to be in bed.
The secret of every woman worth her salt is never to be predictable.
So I'm tippy-toeing around here like an idiot and you're awake.
Oh, Des, that's sweet.
What's with all this early morning bit anyway?
New instructor at my aerobics class. Oh, he's gorgeous. I'm planning to shape up.
When I think how devious you women are, it sends shivers down my spine.
By the way, you and Julie are having dinner here tonight, aren't you? Is that still on?
Yeah, sure.
I'll cook for you if you like.
Oh, that'd be great.
Done. My pleasure. You and Julie had a thing going once, didn't you?
Yep. But now she's in here with the rest of them. 101 possibilities for a good time.
You chauvinist! Still, I'm glad to see you taking your independence seriously.
You bet. From now on, it's romance without strings.
Except, Julie doesn't really belong in that book, does she?
Well, why not?
Well, she's a friend, not a one-night wonder.
Hey, that's true.
Does Julie know any of the names in that book?
Yeah, sure. Some of the girls from the tennis club and some of the girls who worked at the bank.
Great. I discussed the whole thing over with her then. What are friends for?
Hey, that's a great idea, because I haven't seen some of them for years. They might be married.
There you go. I'll cook you and Julie something special.
You're a real pal. I'll leave the menu up to you.
Something real special.
Is this some sort of special evening with Des?
Just dinner with an old friend.
In that outfit? What was it that Lucy said this morning?
You've got a suspicious mind, Gran.
I thought you'd given up on Des.
Oh, you can't bear not knowing, can you? Hello, Daddy.
Oh, Jim, you're late.
Well, I'll see you all later.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Where's Scott?
Hello, Julie. I've been waiting for you to get home. Listen, why did Scott change his statement this morning?
Because it was a lie.
What? Listen, you realise how bad that makes things for Danny, don't you?
I'm not stupid, Max.
Yeah?
But I didn't have any choice, did I?
What? Rubbish. Now, look, we might have discussed it before you talked to the cops. You realise the boys haven't got a leg to stand on now?
Hey, come in, come in.
Hello, Des.
You look terrific.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
What, do you like the belt as well?
makes it. Looks great.
Good. Thank you. Ah, look, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Hey, no problem. I didn't do it. Daph gets the credit.
Oh, it's nice.
No problem. It's a shame I won't be enjoying it with you.
Oh, you have to go.
Duty calls. A job is a job. Now, Des, the time is set and everything else is ready.
You're an angel, Daph.
Ain't it the truth? You look lovely, Julie.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you be good. Ciao.
So, isn't she a great girl?
Yeah, she's wonderful. Anyway, I'm glad we've got the place to ourselves.
Yeah, me too. Hey, listen, I've got something to ask you. It's very important.
Ask away.
Take it first, eh?
Okay.
Sit in.
Can I talk with you, Dad?
It was about your brother.
What else?
Look, there's nothing to talk about. Jim Robinson's already done the damage.
What about you?
What about me?
Well, Danny says that you think he's guilty. Is that true?
It's not the point.
It's the only point, Dad. How do you think he feels?
Look, I don't give a damn. I mean, for the sake of this family, I'm doing everything I can to get him off, but I've now enough to know something must have happened that afternoon, but...
Well, I'll tell you this. I believe him.
If you want to be that naive, my son, then you go right ahead. As far as I'm concerned, it makes no difference.
Yeah? Well, maybe you're right, Dad. But I'm going to find some way to prove that Danny was innocent. But that won't make any difference, will it? Not as far as you're concerned. Try to think, mate. Was there anybody else who might have seen what happened?
No.
Well, tomorrow morning I'll cover the shopping centres and the side streets. We might get lucky.
What's the point now that Scott's dobbed me in?
You don't think he'd do it deliberately, do you?
I'm gonna flaming well find out.
Oh, for crying out loud, Danny!
Just cover for me.
What do you think you're doing?
I came over to say thanks for dumping me.
It was an accident.
I'll bet.
Honest, Danny.
How did it happen?
I made a mistake and Dad picked up on it. So I'm a lousy liar.
My bad luck.
We're gone for sure now, aren't we?
The worst you're gonna get is a 12-month good behaviour bond. But I reckon there's a good chance they're gonna lock me up.
Here, a toast to old friends, eh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, Des. It's been rough for you lately, hasn't it?
Ah, well.
No, it has. I feel sometimes it's my fault.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
No. First of all, Lorraine, and then your mother. I mean, you needed a friend, and I wasn't very available.
Oh, come, that's in the past. Let's talk about the future.
I'd like that.
Do you see much of, Maggie Chisholm?
Maggie?
Well, is she married or what?
No, yes. Yeah, she's engaged, I think, to a footballer.
A footballer, huh? Well, I'm glad I found that out now. Hey, what about Kath Fredericks?
No, she's not seeing anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Des, why are you asking me these questions?
Oh, Daphne said that I should get my social life back on the rails, and I just didn't want to walk in where angels fear to tread. Do you get it?
You invited me here to talk about these girls.
Right. Daphne said you'd be perfect because you know who's available or not. Look, I'll get my black book and we can go through it together. Oh, look at this. Now, that's not bad, eh?
I didn't realise you had so many girlfriends.
Neither did I. I've just been in a shell for my last 12 months and I thought, get out of it. What about Marilyn?
She's a pain.
I always thought she was a nice girl.
Oh, I mean, she's just a bit boring.
Ooh, she's good looking, though. Still, after Lorraine, I don't think it's a good idea to get involved with somebody from the band.
Hi.
Hey.
You okay?
I think I better be going.
Hey, Julie, it's not that late yet.
I'm just feeling a bit tired, actually. Thank you very much, Steph.
No.
Thank you for a lovely evening.
Well, hey, thank you. Really, thanks. See you later. Thanks a lot. You were spot on. Julie was the ideal girl to talk to.
I was going to ask you how the evening went, but I think I'll mind my own business.
Good idea.
Not like Des to make you cry.
Oh, he humiliated me. Absolutely humiliated me. He made me go through a list of all the girls he fancies. Ooh. I don't blame him. It was that Daphne put him up to it.
No, for once you didn't get what you wanted. Don't you think that's a bit of that as well?
Don't lecture me, Gran.
All right.
Des treats me like this. You all still blame me because Dad and Anna split up. It's not fair. It isn't. It's so unfair.
Hi. Another fitness freak.
Gotta keep at it. No one believes in a fat swimming coach.
Does it still hurt?
Oh, only a bit. Not much good for anything else these days.
The coaching's a start.
It's only part-time. Not quite like a real job. How's things with you?
Oh, not like a real job.
Well, catch you later.
Don't be a stranger, okay?
Sure.
Yes?
Oh, g'day, Marilyn. It's Des.
Des? Des who?
Clarke.
Something wrong, Des?
No. I'm not ringing about work. I was wondering if you're free tonight. Dinner at my place.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Des.
Well, that's terrific. We'll come over straight from the bank.
Okay.
I'll see you at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Did I hear what I thought I just heard?
You did? Do I get a medal?
10 out of 10. Except that I have someone coming over for dinner myself tonight.
Well, you didn't tell me.
You had Julie here last night. 2 nights in a row wasn't part of our deal.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I'll take her out.
I'm broke. Oh, come on, Daphne.
Well, we'll compromise. We'll all have dinner together. How's that?
Hey, great. But you do the cooking.
Smooth talker. But you owe me for this, Desmond Clarke.
I'll try door to door. Someone may have been watching from their window. Some people don't like to get involved.
Well, what about getting Father Barry and Daphne to help?
How do you mean?
If Mrs. Brown was mugged by a kid, it might be someone from the squats. Father Barry might have heard something on the grapevine.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to Daphne if you want.
You two fighting or something?
No, we get on all right.
Hurry up, Danny.
Yeah, all right, I'm coming. If I were you, I'd be in like Flynn. I reckon she's a real spunky.
Look, pal, I've told you before. Stay out of it, okay?
You're off your head.
Ready, Scott?
Yes, Dad.
You look awful.
Thank you.
How'd it go with theirs? Did you do it?
Lucy, what do you mean?
You know.
I don't think Julie did anything last night. Now you get on with your breakfast.
It's tough when you're young and in love.
Oh, Lucy, shut up.
What did I say?
Oh, what did I say?
Lucy, have you spoken to your father yet?
What about?
Whatever's bothering you.
Let's face it, Gran. I don't think Dad's interested in talking to me anymore.
It's good to see you, Marilyn.
It's great we're all having dinner together. Where's your date?
He'll be here soon.
I remember when Des used to live here on his own. The place looked like a tip.
Oh, thanks. Well, Daphne likes housework. Who am I to say no?
Typical. Does it work, sharing like this?
If you communicate and respect each other's space.
Plus the obvious things like paying the bills on time.
Aha.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Come on in.
Thanks.
Des, Marilyn, this is Leo Mason.
Oh, good.
Hi.
You two know each other?
I used to go to Leo's aerobic classes.
Oh. Me too. Well, why don't we all sit down?
Right.
Thanks.
Oh, seen your brother?
He's coming.
Listen, I hear you did some detective work this morning. Suppose you'd let me know if you did any good. Oh, listen, Danny, I've seen the solicitor. He's not pulling punches. Apparently the woman was deliberately attacked. She had stuff stolen. And Scott telling lies to the police put both of us behind the 8 ball. So here's what he reckons. Money and purse are returned, and you plead guilty, the magistrate might go easy on you.
Dad, I didn't do it.
In that case, we'll probably lose.
First time I did one of Leo's aerobic classes, it nearly killed me.
Oh, do you work them hard, Leo, eh?
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, yeah.
Why did you stop going, Marilyn? You don't look like the giving up type.
No, she's...
More wine?
Was that Lucy crying?
Yeah, she had a nightmare. She's all right now. Oh, Scott. You can't blame your father for what he did.
Well, what's wrong, Gran? He treats me like he thinks I'm guilty. The same way Mr. Ramsay treats Danny. Like I'm his enemy.
You don't honestly believe that.
Do you think we did it?
No, I don't.
Tell him that, will you?
How are things at the bank, Des?
Million laughs. Right, Marilyn?
Yeah. Is it that late?
Yeah, it's getting on.
Well, thanks for a terrific evening, Daphne. Good to meet you, Des.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you want to lift home?
I can drive, Marilyn.
Oh, that's okay. I've got my car outside.
All right, Leo.
Well, good night.
Thanks.
Oh, Lucy had a nightmare.
No?
Thought you might be interested in her welfare, that's all.
Well, perhaps she ate too much or too late or something, I don't know.
Perhaps it has something to do with that fancy dress party she's so keen on avoiding.
Oh, for crying out loud, Helen, I've got more important things to worry about than fancy dress parties.
Don't worry, you've made your point. You've been making it ever since Anna left.
I don't want that subject discussed. I thought I made that clear to you.
That subject has been dominating this family, whether you like it or not, and whether you want to talk about it or not. Obviously, I didn't get through to you the other day. Both Julie and Lucy have problems, and they've as good as said that there's no point in talking to you. Scott has given you nothing but reason for pride and Now he's in this mess, you're treating him like a criminal.
I don't have to listen to this.
No, you don't. And as head of the family, you can tell me to shut up. But I'll tell you this. If you keep wallowing in self-pity just because Anna decided to marry someone else, you're going to wake up one morning and find all your children are strangers.